program. Viewer discretion is advised.
Stone's movie reviews. Gun Buddy and Shockwave. The Immortal Ghost Rider. Jill Powers, the River Daughter. Gary Vander Sandwich Worthington. Roll Tide, Keely Chow, Roll Tide, brother. The Wrench of Wrenches, Chris Werner. The Lady of Snottages, Arwin Avila. The Mad Dr. Ortega Outlaw. He's a mad lad, ladies and gentlemen. It's time to wake the neighbor's voice with Southern Viking. Pestis of the Forge. It's Puddle Dumper. Claude Sailing, what is up, brother? The Jester of Sin. Loki versus El Perro. Psychodorf 9. Greetings program from Daryl the Derelict. Hey! I don't think I missed anybody. Greetings, one and all, and welcome to Mornings of Mischief. I'm your host, Loki. Good morning, everybody. How is everybody out there doing? I hope you're going to have a wonderful New Year's. You start the day off right. Start it here, and let's talk about next year. Holy shit! Less than 24 hours away. Less than 24 hours away. We've got what? We've got 16 hours. 16 hours to a new year. Everything's hitting, everything's going off, everything's going on all gears. What is up, Tommy and the Guinea Pig Collective? What is up, brother? And we're going to talk about some shit this morning. Holy crap. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. I saw his eyes glow. I saw his eyes glow. What was it? Japa Cree. Yeah, there we go. That's what I am. At least some people think so. He's a demon. He'll just say anything. I'm not anything, but I'm not afraid to say what I think or say how I feel or whatever. 10 hours for me because I live in the future. He does. Ladies and gentlemen, he does. Holy crap. Holy crap. Puddle Jumper's like, yeah, Chapakri. Yes. Kalshek Nimron, motherfucker. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Some of this stuff, like, okay, someone asked me this morning, and we're like, okay, what's the black hole bit? It's not a bit. I'm just going to talk about how this place can kind of be like a black hole. I'm not talking about Valhalla. I'm talking about this whole thing, YouTube, Rumble, social media in general. Because once it's got its teeth in you and once it pulls you into its orbit, you'll do anything. Oh, yeah. Do anything. Say anything. Doesn't matter whether you're telling the truth. It doesn't matter whether you're fibbing. It doesn't matter whatever. Doesn't matter what drama you start. Doesn't matter what crap you cause over on another person's channel or the BS. People have no idea how absolutely tiring a lot of that becomes. There's always going to be people that try and pull you into this orbit of absolute balls to the walls drama bullshit. And this is why I wanted to do YouTube talk today. I didn't want to end the year with a Taco Tuesday. I wanted to end it with a YouTube talk because it's a time to reflect, man. If there's any day to reflect on what the last year has been like, it's today. It is absolutely today. Social media for some is like a drunk at the bar saying stupid shit for attention. Yeah. Starting stupid shit with other people for attention. Do you know how how thirsty you have to be? To borrow a word from Thursday, how thirsty you've got to be to think that the only way I can get attention is by causing heat with somebody else. And yeah, I used a wrestling term. Why did I use a wrestling term? Because people have this dumb idea. Reflect on tacos. Yes. Cotton. People have this dumb idea that YouTube is like wrestling. You cause heat between other people and you become popular by being a heel. No, you shit heel. No one wants to deal with that. No one wants the drama of it. They might stop to look at the train wreck once or twice, but that's all they're going to do. And then they're going to be gone. And what have you got? You've got a group left that all they care about is shit talking. And that's all they're ever going to care about. And they'll shit talk with themselves. They'll shit talk you. They'll do whatever. The first time you do something that they don't agree with, they're gone. Why? Because they don't give a shit about you. All they care about is the shit talking and the drama. I'm going to use some foul language this morning when I'm talking about this because it's absolutely positively idiotic to think I'm going to get ahead by burning everyone around me. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to burn everyone around me. I'm going to cause 9 kinds of shit. I'm going to involve other people in this shit. I'm going to drag others into it because black hole gravity. And that's the way it's going to work. Arwen knows what's up. Loki speaking the truth. Yeah. You don't want to be involved in that. Why? Because it gets tiresome really freaking quick. So young Loki, very impressionable, just started out on his YouTube journey. This person did this meanie thing. Oh, I can't believe that. I'm so shocked. Why would they do that? We're all like a big family here. Shit talk, yeah, shit talk. I had no idea why someone would want to do that. Why? Because it draws attention. It brings attention to them. And other people have to deal with that. Why? Why would you want to do that? Nobody in their right mind would do it because they feel like they're getting attention and they're being seen. I'm being noticed because I'm acting like a complete ass. At the end of the day, those same people wind up solo because they don't trust anybody. Why? Because they dicked everybody else over. And they're expecting someone to come along and try and dick them over to try and get the same deal. It's idiotic. It's stupid. You know what we do? We go out and we do our show, or we do our live stream, or we do our 10-minute video or whatever. And we go home. Why? Because most people don't want to live here. I say most because some people do want to live here. Because this place is just as bad to you physically as it is to you mentally when everything's all screwed up. Oh, Loki, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to sit here for 12 hours a day and I'm just going to do this. And I'll be fine. I'll go over here and do this, and I'll go over here and do this, and I'll go over here and do that. I'll split up all my time, and I'll have it all written down, and I'll have a sheet. Now, a lot of people would say, well, you're working the system. You're doing this. You're doing that. You can do that for a little while. The longer you do that and the bigger you get, the more lazy you get, and the more unhealthy you get, you're asking for something bad to happen. You're asking for something bad to happen to you. Plus, mentally, this is not like sunshine, butterflies, and roses. It's not. Mentally, this place is taxing. It's confusing. A lot of people get extremely emotional. I know I have in the past. I'm not talking shit. I'm just saying. It's like being pulled into a black hole. Once it's got you, that's it. What are you going to do? You decide, I'm going to do my work. I'm going to fulfill my responsibilities, and I'm going to do other things. Loki, what if I don't want to do other things? What if I just want to be on YouTube 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year? You don't want to do that. You tell me how long that lasts. You tell me how long that makes you happy. Because it won't. Oh, I'll order everything in. I don't have to go out. I don't have to go outside. I'll spend my whole day on the interwebs, on YouTube. I'll dedicate my entire time to streaming, to games, to blah blah blah, and I will forge a destiny all of my own where I sit in my ass all day in front of a computer and do nothing but this thing. Which one? It's got to be October. October would be the kiss my big fat white ass month with a big moon. With a big moon. We can do that. Just got to do a short gaming stream, then go to bed. Nothing wrong with that. You're going to see more. You're going to see some more gaming streams from me this next year. It's one of the things I'm going to do. I spend at least like an hour or two, once or twice a week, messing with something, because there's all kinds of stuff I got to record anyway, because I'm working on that. Do not overwrite your life and everything you enjoy doing for this. Loki, I'm going to be a star. I'm going to be the biggest star. I'm going to be huge. You can spend all day, every day doing this thing. That doesn't mean shit. That doesn't mean shit. It's not a race. Oh, if I pour all my energy into it and I do all these things right off the bat, I'll be bigger than Nerdrotic, who's got over 1 million subscribers. No, nothing's ever going to guarantee that. There's a dude I know that's knee deep in the middle of bullshit right now, and none of that's helping him. Not one bit. Not one bit. You want to really know who has been bringing the pain, kicking ass, taking names? Snowdub. Snowdub's been doing great. Snowdub's been absolutely doing great. And you know what he doesn't do? He doesn't spend all day on YouTube or on Rumble or wherever. He's got another job. And I'm sure. Loki, I remember the little things often helps to keep things balanced. Then there are times clowning dingbacks. It's called, yeah, no shit. I saw something the other day and I was like, you two boys are like just itching to get in each other's pants. That is what is going on. Yeah, Snowdub is killing the game right now. He's killing it. You don't see him on here 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. He's not on all hours of the day and night. Why? Then why is he growing, Loki? Because he hit the algorithm and he did it right. He did it right. When everyone was telling him to stop, no one wants to see that, and not everybody was telling him that. Some people were telling him, stop, no one wants to see the political videos. Man, you were on a streak, you were hot, you run with it. You pick up that ball and you freaking run with it. Don't stop. As long as people want to watch it, keep going. He's not doing anything to hurt anybody. He's not doing any drama against a particular individual. He's not going out and so I think the closest Snow has to someone that doesn't like him is that one ripoff guy. And that guy's a fucking clown. I can't believe there was a dude that told Snow he needed to be more like him if he wanted to be successful. It was like, where's that guy now? He's fucking nobody. He's nothing. He had a splash in the pan 5 minutes and then boom, gone. Boom, done. I don't prescribe to this whole like, I'm going to go after this person and I'm going to do this and blah, 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 and it's going to get me attention. There are a bunch of folks out there that think if I start heat with somebody, I'm going to get a lot of attention and it's going to make me into a YouTuber. Dude, stop. 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 Seriously. It's embarrassing. If you spend all your time online, then you literally become part of the board, controlled by what the mass is, what you see, and what groupthink tells you. How many out there know a channel that says nothing but what everybody else is saying? How many of you out there know a successful channel where the person goes out and says what everybody else is saying? I know a bunch. As soon as one domino falls, they all start falling. Why? Because you've got a group of people that often are looked at like, well, they know what they're talking about, so I'll emulate them. It's the best thing I can do. No. The best thing you can do is be yourself. Screw all the other stuff. On that note, you guys are absolutely excellent. And I feel like burning something, even if we haven't gotten a skull yet this morning. Skull! Cotton's like, I've been radicalized by the internet. No, you're just yourself. That's the thing. Cotton is cotton. You're never going to get anything else from cotton but being cotton. That's the way it works. Absolutely mad respect for that motherfucker too, because it's always going to be cotton. You know, no matter what's going on, no matter what's happening, you're going to get cotton when it comes to cotton. There's a lot of people you can't say that about. Adega, you can say that about. You can say, I know Adega's always going to be Adega, and there ain't going to be no flippy floppy bullshit. He's Adega, and that's who he's always going to be. Cotton is one of those real son of bitches like Adega, where you're always going to get what he is. You're never going to get some smarmy marmy bullshit that isn't the way it is. And I have 100 and complete respect for that. Even if I disagree with the guy. I've disagreed with Adega. I've disagreed with Cotton. I've disagreed with Paulie. I've disagreed with Mike. I've disagreed with a whole bunch of people. But even if I disagree with you, if that respect is there, 110% respect. Why? Because they are who they are. Yeah, right there. Arwen, be you, don't be them. It's that simple. Arwen's the same way. I know when I come on, it's always going to be glitter bombs and sausages and all kinds of shit with Arwen. She's about as chaotic of a redhead as I'm a chaotic of a Loki. I know that. I know that's the way it's going to be. No ifs, no ands, no buts, no nothing. That's the way it works. I have total 100% respect for people that are themselves and that don't have to play games. Now, can you be some kind of part? Can you play a part? I'm sure you can. But behind the scenes, that shit's totally different. If you're still up your own ass with your own flatulence, 11 months of Skull. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. You keep the fires burning, Loki. Bush, you son of a bitch. How are you doing, my friend? It's good to see you. Skull, brother. Tuck and roll and keep the fires burning bright. That is what we're going to do this morning. This one is just for you. What it means, Cotton, is that you're not trying to be something you're not. You're not acting a certain way to get popular. You're not blowing smoke up people's asses to try and get the in boat. You're just you, and you're going to be you. And I have total respect for that. I'm almost above anything around here, considering how fake and fucking stupid people can be. I have total and mad respect for people who are themselves and don't try and be something they're not. It's like those preppy fucks back in the day that used to try and wear metalwear when they were just preppy little shits. Oh, you brought a Metallica shirt to school today, and you think that makes you a skater or whatever? Nah, preppy little bitch. They thought that changed their the way people looked at them. No, just be you. If you want to wear a damn striped polo shirt to school every day, god dang. Wear one, but be you. I have more respect for that than I have for anybody trying to be a fake ass little bitch. Yeah, the language is flowing today, but God help me. And this fight, I see this fight, the stupid, like BS argument between these two people going on, and I'm like, guys, stop being so to each other. It's like, what do you need? A room? I almost want to ask sometimes, and I did ask yesterday. Why don't you just get a room and just go at it? Huh? Yeah, you heard me. Go get a room and just go at it. But we're two guys. Yeah, well, you fight worse than a married couple that cheated on each other. I've seen more respect from couples that broke up because they cheated on each other than I do some of this wacky ass bullshit. That's crazy. That's absolutely positively crazy. Knives out. And you know why? Because it's the internet. It's the internet. I have to protect my image. If you had an image that was just like, no one would give a shit. No one would care. See, you don't get it. You can come after me all you want to. By all means, I'm ready. Come at me. Come at me, bro. You know what you're going to get? The sound of silence. Hello, darkness, my old friend. You won't hear Loki bend because he's not listening to your bullshit. He's not going to entertain your fucking farts. He's going to say, no, I don't give a shit what you say. You'll get the sound of silence. Because I don't give a shit. What are you going to do? You're going to hurt me with your words. Oh, no. Oh, no, they hurt so bad. Daryl's like, dude, keep going. Oh, my God. What do you care? Oh, I have to defend my honor, Loki. No, you have to defend being gay. That's what you have to defend. Because that is some of the shit I've ever heard. God, get a room. Get a room. All of this like chest beating and I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. You motherfuckers are never going to see each other. You're never going to meet up. You're never going to. So I don't even want to hear it. I don't want to hear any of this nonsense. And that's what it is. It's nonsense. Let it go. It's going to be a new year. Move the F on. Sticks and stones. Arabic. God, it's like he said a meanie about me. Who cares? I thought for a minute, I thought Cotton said GG. I was like, GG, GG, get good, bitch, get good. GG, man, GG. What do you think Loki's telling you right now? Get good. You know what good is? Good's not giving a shit. Go out. Look, if you spent half the time you do focusing on drama and the BS that you focus on, if you spend half that time putting that into your channel, guess where you'd be? Guess where you'd be? Where would you be? If you spent half the time you put into drama and DMs, and this person said this, and half the time he's talking smack. Where would you be? Think about that. That's right. Oh, Gun Bunny got it. We're gonna run on our pee-pees. You know what? I love to think about. What if someone called my mama a whore? Is she? Gone. Don't need you. Don't need to have you around. Why? Because you're an emotional wreck. There's a reason why I told him to get a room. Go get a room. Why? Because you're acting. I'm not going to say women, but you're acting like little girls. That's what you're acting like. You're acting like little girls. You're acting like teenage high school girls. Enjoy. But Loki, haven't you gone off? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It was probably the wrong decision, too. And it's taken a long time to go, you know what? None of this shit, none of this matters. I need to focus on what I'm doing, what I'm creating, what I'm building. You know what Snowdub's focused on right now? What he's building, what he's creating, and what he's doing in his free time. That's what he's doing. Loki, we can't really, yeah, you can. You can give credit where credit is due. Sure you can. But Loki, aren't you worried that, I'm not worried about shit. Someone asked me, does it bother you that Snowdub was here like 2 years before I got here? I apologize when he called me up and he was like, dude, you just blew me out of the water. I was like, dude, I'm sorry. It's not like I meant to. I don't know what the hell's going on with the numbers and blah, 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 and yada, yada, yada. And now, boom, he has eclipsed me and he is running for that 10K spot at the end of January. Go, Snowdub, go. Why would I be upset about that? Even if he wasn't here before me, let's say he started after me and he got that big push, why would I be upset about that? Snowdub's a friend. He's a brother. He's an all-around, genuinely really good guy. Don't stop believing. Do. I'm not going to start singing it. Follow a Sound of Silence rendition with a great gay reference. Fire today. Thank you. Thank you so very much, Pops. Why would I be worried about Snowdub? Now, was I worried about Snowdub back when there was a issue and there was drama and bullshit going on and I didn't want to see any of that hurt him? Yeah. Why? Because Snow is my friend. He is genuinely my friend, my brother, my brother from another mother. And I want to see him do well. I want to see him succeed. There's a lot of people that I want to see succeed that a bunch of people would probably be like, nah, you don't want them to succeed. Yeah, I do. There's a lot of people I want to see succeed and kick ass and chew bubblegum and take names. Why? Because they put the work in. They paid their dues. You paid your dues, Jack. The check is in the mail. They paid their dues and they've done the work, man. And you know what? I see a lot of people pushing and fighting and kicking ass and taking names, and they never get the recognition that they deserve. Punk and Snacks are killing it. They should have so many more subscribers than they do. It is criminal that Punk Waddle and Snacks don't have the numbers that they should, because they should have these numbers. There is nothing wrong with what they are doing. Well, then, Loki, what's wrong? This is a true case of the algorithm shitting on someone. You hear all this stuff. The algorithm's against me and people hold me back and blah, blah, blah. You never hear that shit from them. You'll never hear them talk like that. You'll never hear them bitch, complain, and moan. And they go out and they do what they do. They go out and and Cotton is correct. Just because you try hard doesn't mean you deserve success. It's a hard fact, but true. That's right. That's the way it is. That's the way it is. And with an algorithm behind it, who knows? Can you be happy with what you have? Here's something I've got to ask. Can you be happy with what you have? The goal, the original goal of Mornings of Mischief was to have a place where people could go where they didn't have to deal with all the bullshit and craziness. Come in, have some barbecue, hang out. I don't care who the hell you hang out with. I don't care where you go when you're not here. I don't give a shit. And there were people that did. If you watched one person's content and you went over here and you watched another person's content, that was bad. I shit you not. That was terrible. How dare you give them a view instead of giving the Lord of Darkness another view? I'm sorry, but I'm not a freaking lemming. I'm not going to do all the shit you're telling me to do. It doesn't work like that. I do what I have fun doing. I'll never chase the algorithm. YouTube hates my guts. Bro, always. Bro, you and Snacks are so talented. Ironcaster as well. I'm not leaving him out of this. You guys have so much potential. You are this next upcoming generation of people that are gonna have success. You will. I have no doubt. Absolutely no doubt. And I knew that before I met them. I knew that before I met them in person. How can you know that? Because of who they are and what they do. I've been around long enough. I paid my dues a couple of times over. One of the reasons why I am in the situation I'm in medically is because I spent all this time always channel hopping, always being here, there, everywhere. Boom, 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 boom. Loki was everywhere. Loki was up till 4 o'clock in the morning. Loki got up at 7 a.m. 3 hours later to do the show. Loki went back to bed a couple hours after the show was over. Loki slept for another 4 hours. I did something really stupid. I was like, I'm all in. That didn't change until after I moved back to Texas. And it was a trip to the emergency room that did it, because I went to the emergency room and they tested my blood and they were like, you've got your sugar level's insane. You shouldn't be able to walk. Your sugar level so high. I was like, oops. Later I would find out that was an over exaggeration, because there are some people that have like twice as high as mine was. And I thought mine was insane. Mine was triple the normal value. You've got to take care of yourself. You might think, oh, well, Loki, I always wanted a sit down job and now I'm going to have a sit down. You still got to go out. You still got to exercise. You've got to take care of yourself. You got to eat right. You got to do things other than this. I'm not saying not to stop doing this, but you got to do other stuff. Snacks, brother, your ears must be burning. Good to see you. Happy New Year's, my friend. Happy New Year's, man. Shellback, Shelly, a puppet from another Muppet. I was there for Xmas Loki, HCA on Huffmeister in 290. God help me. Punky needs to build up that strong hand and start doing live streams. Just saying. So Punk and Snacks, you guys work so well together. You guys work so really, I mean, throw Ironcaster in the mix and you've got like a hoot and an Annie. But you guys work so well together. You should like work with each other. I mean, I'm not talking about having like a marriage channel or any stupid gay shit like that, but you should work together because anything that it might be perceived as not a strength from one person is a strength from the other. Mexican Iron Man, what is up? Next year will only be happy only if Loki makes me a big time YouTuber with lots of subs and big money checks. You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. Mike wants to be a YouTuber. He wants to be a big time YouTuber. He wants all the money and all the glory. Feliz Navidad, my friend. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. I hope you have a great New Year, bro. You had a great Christmas. I haven't really talked to Mike a lot over the last week, so I've just kind of been like, dude, Merry Christmas. Go off, frolic, do whatever it is you do. Jump out of windows, have fun. Be the Mexican milkman of the neighborhood. God help me. Roast a Doomacorn and a War Eagle. Oh no, wait a minute. Let's roast a Doomacorn and a War Eagle for Mexican Iron Man. Yes, and he's burning it up already. I will never be a YouTuber. Look how he says that. YouTuber. Not a tuber, Tuber, but a tuber. I'd rather sell oranges in the middle of winter. See what he's saying there? It's not that he doesn't want to be a YouTuber. It's not that he doesn't want to be on YouTube. It's not that he doesn't want to do this. It's that Toober. That's the key word there. And I'll stop telling your secrets, Mikey. I'm Mexican leche hombre. There's just look at the go in and look at Friday nights. Go in and look at Friday nights. We're all hanging out. We never know what's going to happen. I don't have anything scripted. I don't have a plan. That's why a lot of people don't actually like the shows because I don't ever have a plan. We're at freaking the bar on Cheers. Everybody knows your name. We're hanging out. It's Friday. We're de-stressing. It's not about having a show. It's about just getting together with a group of great people and hanging out for an hour and a half to 2 hours. Do you think this guy comes in for the super intellectual conversation? No, he's there because we're chewing bubblegum and kicking ass and we're all out of bubblegum. But there's going to be people that don't like that. And there's going to be people that don't like you. Fuck them. If somebody doesn't like you, oh well, move on. Can't make everybody like you. Can't make everybody agree with you. You can't make everybody do anything. People are going to do what they want to do. Whether they watch your show, watch someone else's show, flip back and forth, whatever. That's what they're going to do. Trying to control that has gotten a whole bunch of people into trouble. What do you mean, like trouble with YouTube? Loki, no. Trouble with everybody. I remember this one dude, me and Adega used to be on this really cool it was a little podcast. And man, we brought the hammer. One day we were laughing our asses off. We were making everybody laugh. It was the highest viewed show this guy had. And it was a lot of fun. I'll never forget that show. Why? Because I laughed my ass off and we had a lot of fun. And the next week, we literally got told, do not do that because it overshadows what I'm doing. So let me get this straight. You just had a show, a live stream, that is the highest viewed live stream you've ever had, right? It's gotten better numbers, more thumbs up, more comments than anything you've ever gotten. And you're gonna tell us, don't ever do that again because it overshadows what you're doing. And then it's even better. Then a couple of weeks later, the guy had the balls to be like, you need to put me in this week on your show. And I was like, excuse me? And he goes, yeah, I'm thinking this day. And I was like, oh, I'm sorry, that day's taken. Oh, well, that really screws up my plan. I wanted to come on and do this, this, and this. I'm like, how very progressive of you to feel like I can just book myself in your mornings and just come on and just do whatever. No, I don't think so. Yeah. Yeah. So by all means, and then sounds like your typical Kieran. Oh, he was. He came out with a HOA statement that said that the top YouTubers like Gary at Nerdrotic, this was like 4 years ago too. Gary and all these other people needed to step aside. Gary, G&G, all these big names needed to step aside and put down their microphone so people like him could stand up and make a name for themselves and get noticed. And if they didn't do that, then it was time to do something about them and get rid of them. If you want to step aside, then you need to be removed and gotten rid of. And I was like, nice knowing you. Congrats. When someone is up their own ass that bad, there is nothing you can do to save them. No words of wisdom. No, maybe you shouldn't have said that. I know because they're all in. I'm going to be all in on, and he was because he had joined some cult of this guy. I can't remember what this guy's name was, but basically the whole idea was get rid of channels, certain channels like Gary, G&G, and all them, and take their place. And I was like, y'all smoking some fat crack. Entitlement, yes. Yep. Sounds like someone had some entitlement issues. Yes. Yes, they did. The only thing that was holding them back was the bigger channels. Sound familiar? Let's talk about that for all of 5 minutes. When I started this channel, I didn't go out and I didn't make a big proclamation. I didn't go out and stand in front of the village and I didn't say, you need to help me do this. No, I just went to the mountain. I was going to try and move and started moving rocks. And as I was moving rocks, people like Dave Bob walked by. People like Snowdub walked by. People like Mikey walked by. Latino Slant, Bush, Cotton. What the hell are you doing, Loki? I'm moving this mountain. Some of them stopped to help because they were like, damn, you gonna move the whole thing on your own? I have to. And they helped. But that was never my intention. Cotton. That was never my intention to take anybody's place. I just wanted to do my own thing. I wanted to have my own thing. There's no problem walking around the neighborhood going to different barbecues. And that was the big thing. That was the big thing at the time. No one seemed to understand was I can go and listen to this person and still like this person. Someone might be having a feud with this guy, but I can still listen to both and I'm fine. I don't have to pick. I don't have to choose. I don't have to only go to one barbecue and constantly eat the beef there. I can go wherever the hell I want to. I can listen to whoever I want to without being told, how dare you? Because that's the way it was with these butt plugs with teeth. How dare you? Snowed up. Loki better not be friends with other YouTubers. Thank you for the $2 super chat, brother. Miss Martin Muses. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Happy New Year, Miss Martin Muses. The lovely Sherry throws out a pair that's like celebrating and he's got the kazoo buzzer thing for New Year's and the hat. Happy New Year, lovely Sherry. Happy New Year, Miss Martin Muses. Happy New Year, brother. Seriously, so freaking proud of you. Keep kicking ass, keep taking names, don't take any shit. This one is just for you guys. Skull! At the end of the day, it's up to you to decide what you want to do. Do you want drama? Do you want bullshit? You want to have to deal with that 24 hours a day? You want me sitting there on my phone? I have nothing better to do. And I can see some reprobate, non-working motherfuckers sitting on their phones all day, every day. I'm going to fight with this person online. I'm going to say this nasty thing to this person online. I'm going to do this. God, unplug. Unplug. If you do nothing but Twitter and play games online all day long, the fuck plug. Because no one wants to deal with that BS. Nobody. But Loki, I play games 12 hours a day, every day. Well, good for you. Hope you're happy with that. A life well spent, right? A life well spent playing video games 12 hours a day. You know what I want to do? Seriously? Do you know what I want to do? I want to go to Japan again. I've been to Japan since I was 16, 17 years old. I want to go to Japan again. I want to go to Australia. There's so many different places. I want to go back to Italy. There's so many places I want to go and I want to see again, or I want to see for the first time. Japan is a big one. Japan is a big one. Man, there were so many, like, okay, because I have no idea, like, we were in, I think we were in Kumamoto, but there was like arcades, shops. It was like a giant mall, but I mean, miles long, all kinds of shit. And there was Godzilla stuff everywhere. There was, I mean, they knew exactly what to put out to get the tourists to be like, oh, you see, you buy, you want to buy? I'm like, I want to buy. How much? I want to go back to Tokyo. I want to see so many different places before I go. That is time well spent. And I want to do that with Harris. I want to do that with her. I want to, you know, there was a shop next to the grocery store we go to. There was a shop that was empty that was like, you know, gated up, closed. And I looked at it and I was like, damn, dude, look at the way they had it spread out, the way they had everything done. And they had these like these tables that were boxes. They were like box tables. So it was like a table, but it was a box. I was like, man, you can put records in there. You knew this. And then a Bahama Mamas sign went up. I was like, okay, did Bahama Mamas buy it? Nothing. I just happened to be going by there the other day, and boom, Bahama Mamas is up. And I was like, damn, they're up and they're open. And I was like, damn, that would have been a kick-ass like vinyl store. I want to open a vinyl store. I have so many things I want to do. And I've gotta fight to get there. If something's worth doing, it's not gonna be easy. It's never gonna be easy. You've got to bust your ass to make it worth doing. Mexican Iron Man with $10 super chat breaking. Federal investigators have discovered Loki removed Mexican Iron Man admin StreamYard privileges. In response, online war is declared as Mim launches competing Man-Thong channel with Loki cast. I'm going to throw you an invite because, and he's just fucking around. He doesn't care. Let's see. Mexican Iron Man. You come up here and there we go. Yes, I moved it because I was not wanted. He's like, nope, because I was not wanted. It had nothing to do with you not being wanted. You sensitive bastard, you. You do have a link, by the way. You were busy. You were busy, and I wasn't bugging you because I know what you've been doing, and I know what you're working on. So instead of asking you to come in and take care of something, I took care of it because you were busy. And I fully 100% support what you were busy on, bastard. Thank you so much for the $10 super chat, brother. I know you're gonna make a scene because that's what you do, and I love you for it. This one is just for you. Skull!
A dollar? I've never seen a dollar. Nobody's got a dollar. Let us see the dollar. There it is. It's beautiful. Take your hat off, boy. That's a dollar bill.
Take your hat off, boy. 2024 sucked. But Loki shows helped me get through it. Hopefully 2025 will be better. 2025 needs to be better, Skull. I absolutely agree. Skull, brother. 2025 needs to be better for all of us. Snow got my admin so he could shut down streams while lighting his vape pipe. I have access to your channel, Mike, so I can shut down your shit too. Or put something up. It all depends. You might want to remove me from that if you're really that upset with me, which he's not. Justice for Mim! Justice for Mim was getting what Mim most desired, and he got it. He got it. He has a great relationship with his kid, and Mike sacrificed a lot for that. So I fully support Mike doing what he's doing 100%. And for those people that are like, oh my God, why won't you come on my show anymore? Why won't you do this? Why won't you do that, Mikey? They can go themselves because he's better than he was. Unlike Loki, I'm not firing Loki because I'm loving Mexican whiny beta boy. God help me. 2024 was good for me. Good. 2024, for the most part, was good for me too. So I think 2023 was better because I got married on a wonderful island with a wonderful woman, and that was a great experience. That was a great freaking experience. Was which most people would never say because they're bitter whatevers. But great experience, great time, great wife that actually gives a shit. So Mim is now a precious commodity. When he appears, it's sweeter than an Oreo chorizo. What are you going to do in 2025? Are you going to make life about a whole bunch of drama? What is up, Angelus? Are you going to make life about a whole bunch of drama? Or are you going to kick some ass, take some names, chew some bubblegum, and not have any regrets about it? I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to do more, and I'm going to do what I keep doing, which is kicking ass and taking names. I'm not going to worry about things that I don't have or things that I perceive I may need. I'm going to worry about doing the best I can to the best of my ability. And, you know, hanging out more with you guys when the opportunity arises. I think, you know, I'm hanging out and doing like a Resident Evil run through or something fun. Something fun. I remember doing 3, and I think I was online for like 3.5 hours. And I played through all of 3. I played through the whole game. I had a lot of fun doing that. Obviously you can't do that with games like, you know, Final Fantasy and shit like that, but you can do a stream, you know, a week or something for a couple hours and have fun. And I think that's going to be, you know, a little extra goal that I've got for next year. It's a little fun, more fun and more work. Why? Because success takes hard work. That's the way it is. There is no magic pill. You're not going to go, oh, Loki, I'm going to turn heel and I'm going to do this. It's not going to help. It's not going to help you. Kick names, take ass. Unless your name's Mexican Iron Man. Happy New Year. Every single one of you. All of you out there listening. All 80 of you. Thank you. Seriously. You keep the fire burning bright. And it's not just like monetary. We're not just talking about money. The fire here is what has to keep being refreshed. Because the fire's not here, the show's not here. And the last thing I want is this to just fade away into mediocrity because I don't have the heart and the fire to give you what you deserve. And that's a skull and tuck and roll. We're going to get out of here. Guys, take care. Be excellent to each other. Always speak friend to enter. And have a little skull and tuck and roll. Happy New Year, everybody.
These videos are tremendous. Like, comment, and subscribe, and hammer that notification bell.